Ryan.
Yo.
Okay, so what do you think of this? Here's another disco thing, and I don't know if he's involved with this or if he's going to double down like the women thing. He feels that no Japanese guy has ever gotten over, therefore no Japanese will probably be able to get over, right?
Oh, well,
in the United States.
You try to sensationalize.
I'm even saying
you're like a clickbait headline of like the things I say, and try to try to make it sound like racist or something. Right off the bat.
Okay, wait a minute, because I'm in Iran. Joe.
Yes.
Yeah, you have a better memory than me, and I don't think you're all into the flexorals yet.
Not yet. What was the question?
What was? Were you tweeting again?
No.
Because I saw you tweeting right now. Yes, I did. I saw something.
Not again.
What did Disco say about Japanese guys that they could never get over in the United States?
If you can't speak English, that's going to be more difficult to get over if you can't speak English.
Yes. There's nothing unreasonable about that.
I mean, it is going to be difficult. It is going to be more difficult for them to get over because there are a lot of people like Disco, but I don't think that means you can't.
Because I never said you can't. I said they face a difficult task. People that don't speak English. But here's a perfect example to throw it in Konnan's face, okay, that throw his own argument. Is like, Konnan, how come you never brought me down to Mexico?
Who?
Me.
Because you don't know Lucha Libre.
Bullshit, because you told me I didn't know how to speak Spanish. Okay, so don't sit there and try and tell me that like I'm using the exact same argument that you used for the reason you never brought me down there. You said
that's the reason I gave you. That doesn't mean it's a real reason.
That is horrible. You are horrible. You are a horrible, horrible person.
Hey, on a side note here, only because you mentioned the Lucha House Party earlier, have you seen all this like talk with like Andrade being pissed and with his position in the card and Rush saying that he turned down WWE because of Andrade being bummed with the way they've been using him?
I haven't read that, but I wouldn't doubt either one because, bro, when you come to the main roster and they give you a push like they started to give him, and that's one of the things. Like, I've spoken to so many people in WWE that are my boys, and they get so frustrated. And imagine us if as fans we get frustrated. You think they don't? They're there. Right?
Yeah, of course.
One of the main things that wrestlers always tell me, and it's true, is that 50-50 push, Yep. Like they'll push you and then they'll stop it and then they'll push somebody else. And I've heard every excuse from like, well, Vince has to be able to know that he can trust you, that you can handle bro, fuck all that bullshit, Yep. The guys all push him because sometimes when a guy's hot and then you don't push him and you try to reheat him again, you can't. It isn't always going to work. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. No, I mean,
So imagine how frustrated he must be because he started off pretty hot, and then he's like, what is he really doing?
Do you think it's possible that they're just not using him as much because they are trying to protect him so that he isn't part of that 50-50 booking? Because they haven't really had him, like, losing a ton, and they have had him, interacting with, top talent on the show and stuff. So, but I'm just wondering, because I would be frustrated too, but I couldn't tell.
You wouldn't be frustrated with that push that he's being given? And you'd be happy just interacting
I personally would be frustrated if I were him. I think the reason that this 50-50 booking is...
Go ahead.
Well, I think that the 50-50 thing, like, I think that's why jobbers need to get brought back, or enhancement talent, or whatever you want to call them. But, like that's why, like, if Andrade was out there beating a different enhancement guy every week, he would at least still be looking strong and be able to be saved for a good moment to where he could be slotted into a main event slot or a good angle or whatever. But like right now, just not using him at all does seem very counteractive to like bring up a hot talent from NXT and then just like not use him at all.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be rushing him. Are real good friends, Rush. They're real good friends. They were in Los Ingobernables with La Máscara. So I'm pretty sure he told them, bro, right now maybe isn't the time. Look at what they're doing with me. I'm thinking of getting out. Who knows? Maybe they're thinking of going to All In.